If you've been paying attention to the constant stream of Daily Wire drama, you know that the comments section from the Daily Wire is absolutely tanking right now. But why is this? Well, the host, Brett Cooper, has left the show, saying she's, quote, ready to take on a new direction.
Both personally and professionally.
With speculation on the causation of her leaving, among those being that her producer Conrad kicked her out, or that the Daily Wire kicked her out, there are a few options. The first is potentially debunked by Reagan's cousin, Conrad.
Over the past week or so, I have watched the internet completely rip my cousin to shreds over something that is the furthest thing from her fault, and I've watched the one person who should have been in her corner and could have changed the narrative sit back and stay completely silent. So I, for one, am not going to stay silent, and I'm about to tell you exactly what happened. I'm Conrad, and my cousin is Reagan Conrad, who works for the Daily Wire, and I want to set the record straight because, unfortunately, while Reagan and Brett were best friends, Brett has just sat back and watched this happen to Reagan, and in fact, she removed all of her posts with Reagan on Instagram and eventually unfollowed her too, which obviously made the internet even more skeptical of Reagan.
But her video was looked upon skeptically as a PR stunt, with things like this potential looking at a script, and these weird but frequent edits in her story.
Brett has told Reagan that she wants Reagan to come with her, to leave the Daily Wire with her, and she told her that she could be her producer.
Someone had to be involved in why Brett was leaving. Someone who had experience with the Daily Wire, and warned Brett that she shouldn't stay. Someone like Candice Owens. Candice is mainly known for her anti-Israel positions, achieving the Anti-Semite of the Year fictional award. Her positions are what most likely ended up in her termination at the Daily Wire. But how does this affect Brett? Well, conveniently, hours after Brett posted her farewell video, Candice Owens posts her USS Liberty video, putting our Israeli ally in the spotlight. Now, the coincidence might be just that, a coincidence. But the timing of it, and Brett and Candice's video coming out at the same time, well, you see where I'm going with this. Why was Brett leaving the channel? How does Candice Owens posting a video hours after Brett's farewell video add to the situation? Well, according to her goodbye video, it was so she could advance in other areas of her personal and professional life. But speculated theories spread across the internet that she had a falling out with Daily Wire, which her relationship with Candice Owens could be the cause of. And while there's no solid evidence for this theory, the fact that she wore blue for her final video might give us a clue as to why this theory might be true. Now, why does wearing blue have anything to do with this case? Her TikTok comment section told her to wear blue for her final video if she was under an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement, and wasn't allowed to tell the truth about what happened. We can speculate that Candice perhaps asked Brett to cover the story on her show, and Brett, being a friend of Candice, happily wanted to do the episode. But when she brought it to the Daily Wire staff, they inspected it and decided it couldn't have the story air. Whether the story is true and why they couldn't have the story as a topic is for another video, which I will make if this video does well. I don't think this is a very likely situation, and it wouldn't be a topic that Brett would cover on her more modern show. This leaves us with one final theory. A game theory! Reagan was the one who kicked her out. Just like her cousin said, Brett blocked her on all of her socials and deleted every photo with her. As far as I'm aware this is true, I don't have any social media outside of YouTube. And there are two sides to every story. But for now, we know nothing more than this. Unfortunately, we can't know for sure until the details are released to us, which isn't likely. But what has happened to the channel since Brett left? To put it lightly, it tanks, and it continues to tank. They didn't think about the fact that 90% of the show was the personality and host rather than the actual content itself. Imagine the Joe Rogan Experience, hosted by Jamie. The Ben Shapiro Show, hosted by his producer Jake Pollack. Imagine the Michael Knowles Show, hosted by Ben Davies or Professor Jacob. People might watch it in interest of why the main host is gone, but if the main host never came back, the Joe Rogan Experience would be just an experience, and no one would watch it. Same thing applies to the comment section. And the comment section with Brett Cooper is now just the comment section. Not even the comment section with Reagan Conrad. And its views and subscribers are decreasing rapidly. Brett has made her own channel, but as the time of recording, nothing has been posted on this channel. Link to the channel will be left in the description, so check it out, subscribe. She's already passed like 500,000. Thank you for watching. If this video gets 50 likes, I'll make a part 2, breaking down every theory in detail to see if they have any truth to them or not. But other than that, if you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.